What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the ModFans Roller blue version. So this is the second version. I think there's three total. There's a green one, silver one, and the blue one. I decided to get this one because this is the color that I prefer. But I wasn't sure whether the silver or the blue would be my preference. Now that I have this in hand, 100% absolutely the blue one is the answer for me. But just to show you, here it is next to the silver one. And this is more cartoon accurate because that's what Roller looked like. We'll put an image there so you can take a look. But whatever reason, maybe it's my childhood owning the blue one, or just for whatever reason, the blue one speaks to me a lot more. It is basically the same. You got the little translucent light up here. You've got the yellow headlights painted on the front, translucent red on the side. The wheels and tires are identical. Silver paint with red and then black tires on the back. They did paint these, so these are now painted white instead of the silver. I don't remember these being white. I think they were blue, but yeah, all in all, very, very nice. I like the look of this one. You can still do the same stuff. You get the welding torch here. You can plug that in. I mean, for me personally, I always pretended this was a gasket, a gas fill-up thing, and you would go around filling up these Autobots, even though someone pointed out to me they don't need gas. They run on Energon, but you can pretend whatever you want, and I like to just set this right here. You can also, if you prefer and you don't want to store it like that, you can plug this one in, and then you can plug this into the side of that, and it'll store away and you can drive around with that. And for quick size comparison, there is next to MP10 Optimus Prime. Looks good next to him. And yes, we can still pull the trailer. You want to remove this little headlight here. And if you're using MP10, you're going to use these two slots. If you're using MP44, you're going to use that slot. I have MP10 here, so get down to this little tab. So you're going to plug those in. And he can roll and turn. Works very well. And he can pull the trailer while MP10's busy doing other stuff. All right, now let's get him transformed into his robot mode. And I forgot to mention, but we are starting here in vehicle mode and going to robot mode because we did the other review the other direction. So I just figured I'd give the opposite transformation here. So go ahead and open up this panel here. That actually just gives you a little bit of room to work. Then we're going to open up the knee panels here to give a little bit of clearance. If you don't do that, you might scratch up the paint there. Now we'll take this whole panel here and fold this down on these ratcheted knees. So you can open that up all the way. Separate the legs. You can close up the knee. Bring these panels down on a double hinge and store them right there. Come to the back, we're going to take these wheels. One wheel has to actually rotate. You can see it's got a little mechanism to rotate it, so make sure you rotate to the back and then fold these in. Same on this one. And then you're going to take the heel spurs and fold these out. These can be a little bit challenging to get out of here. There we go. And then same on this side. And that's our legs basically done. So let's work on the upper body. We're going to take these panels here, unpeg them from here and here on the back, and just leave these down for now. Unpeg from here and here. And that's going to release all of this. So lift this up. Just leave that out of the way. We're going to take these pieces here, and these are going to accordion out on a double hinge right here. We can take this, rotate it around. These are going to be the arms, obviously. Bring the arm down. We can fold this down, fold this panel down. The wheel's going to go to the back, and then this is going to sit right there. Open up the bottom, fold out the hand, and then close up that panel. And that's one arm basically done. So I'll do the same thing over here. Accordion this out. Go a little bit faster this time. rotate this down, open up the arm, fold this panel down, fold this up or down and this way, and then put the wheel on the back. Come to the back, open up the hand. And now we've got both arms done. So let's work on this. Bring this away, fold this down, fold these to the back. Head is going to rotate 180 degrees. We're going to take these panels, bring them down, and then they're going to tab in right down here. Same with this one, bring this down, tab in right down here. This is going to accordion down. Oh, let me make sure I got this. Right. Accordion down, tab into his back, like that. And then lastly, take this chest panel, bring this up, and tab that in. Oh, and we have to get these ab panels as well on the sides. Bring these up, and then tab those in. And there is Blue Ruller in his robot mode, and I really like it. The paint really stands out. It does seem like it's fully painted. Hard to tell if this red is painted. I think it is, because I at least see a fleck on it, but I think the light blue here, the silver, red accents there, fully painted blue arms and legs. You got black accents here. The crotch and thighs are painted in this white with a yellow dot here. And then coming to the face, you have light blue for the eyes, white for the face, and then dark blue for the helmet. Here's the back. Looks good from here as well. All in all, a very nice looking version. It is the same as the original, but let's go over it really quick. The head is on a ball joint, goes back and forth. You do get side to side, it rotates all the way around. Shoulder to turn around on a ball joint. They go up to here on the ball joint. There is a little bit of limitation here, but if you get it over like this, you can get a little bit higher. But there is a little bit of limitation just due to the way the ball joint is configured. Rotation at the bicep. Double joint to elbow gets a full bend, which is part of the transformation. Rotation at the wrist, and then up and down movement just due to the transformation. Rotation at the waist, ab crunch here at the middle, and a side to side movement at the middle. So you get some nice movement out of that. For the legs, you have a hip skirt here, move out of the way, get you up to there, back to there, out to the side. Rotation around universal. Single jointed knee and a ratchet gets you past 90 degrees. Remember to move that knee cap out of the way so you don't collide. Ankle tilt, this is on a hinge and then a rotation joint. So you get side to side and you get back and forth out of that. For his accessories, you do get the same thing. You get the gun with the hose, and you can use this a couple ways. You can come to the back here, plug this in like this, and then plug this in and have the welding torch, or in my imagination, the gas nozzle, whatever you want it to be. Since I have two, you can also, and you only get one of these, but since I have two, because I have two rollers, you can also use them as individual weapons. Plug them in like this, if you like that look. Or you can combine them together for kind of a longer style gun. It looks very G1 Optimus-y. And I think here's the comparison people want to see so they know which one they want to buy. Personally, I think the price point is so good that you can get both for 60 bucks. It's pretty cheap. But my personal preference, of course, is the blue. I just think it stands out better. This guy's still fully painted. He's got different color silvers, accents, and everything. It's just, what a reason, this color, in my mind, in my childhood imagination, he's blue. And I don't know why. But here's the back. And there they are next to the Magic Square version of Optimus Prime. And again, I think the blue one looks better. This guy could almost be like an evil or like an alternate universe version. Just in my mind, though, this one seems to work better, but good to have the option here. So final recommendations on the ModFans Roller. And I think this is going to be the final review for these guys. I'm not going to review the green one. they're really good. I'm going to give these a 4 to 5. It's very close to a 5 out of 5 for me. There's a couple little articulation limitations that kind of hold it back, but man, these are really good for the price point. At $30, you're getting a masterpiece level transformer, with the exception of the hands, which don't have any articulation. Everything else has all the articulation you would expect. A little bit of limitation in the ankles and in the shoulders, but overall, very, very impressed with these guys. Fully painted, nice accessories. It's really what you would want. So I hope these guys make more stuff, more figures, kind of in this vein. If they make them in this price point and with this level of quality, I think they got something here. Now, if they try to compete with the big boys, I think that's where they're going to run into trouble. They really just need to stick to, figures like this. I think this is a nice niche for them to fit into. Now, I personally like the blue one, but of course, that's going to be a preference thing, per person. So it's nice that they made a bunch of different colors. You can choose whatever you want. There's also a green and orange one coming. So if you prefer that, you can get that. But for me, this will be the one, and I'll kind of be done with this one. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.